Now here 2x squared minus 3x, we understand that x is the common term. Some children might not understand this clearly, but what you should understand is that if I write the factors with which 2x squared is made, that is 2 into x into x into 1. 3x on the other hand is 3 into x into 1. You should understand that the highest common factor is x, and this is indeed our common term. If you miss it, if you can't understand, or if you do not know what the common term is, understand that it is the highest common factor of a given expression, that is the common term. Now here I have taken plus x out as a common term. This need not always be the plus term that you take out. We can take even minus x out as a common term. But you should know that whatever the term that you take out, all the terms that are originally there in the expression should be divided by the common term that you take out. We do the calculation based on this particular hierarchical order: signs, numbers, and then letters. This is 2x squared is plus minus 6 plus divided by minus minus x and x cancels, minus divided by minus plus x and x cancels 3. Understand the difference between taking plus x out as a common term and minus x out as a common term. Here it is plus 2x minus 3. Here it is minus 2x plus 3. This should be as it is, because if you are to re-expand these, you should end up getting the original expression. For instance, plus 6, if you are to multiply all of these and expand, what you should do is plus 2x into plus 6 minus 3 into plus 6, which would give us plus 2x squared minus 3x. Did I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
If we are to re-expand this particular expression, that would be minus 2x into minus x plus 3 into minus x, which is plus 2x squared minus 3x. Now you see that on both instances, I've gotten the same expression back again when expanded. Are we clear now?
Yes.
Do you want to take it down or move forward?
I'll take it down, sir.
All right. All right. Now minus 2x squared y plus 5x y squared. Do you see any number that could be taken out which is common for both 2 and 5?
X.
No, I'm speaking about numbers.
Oh, 2?
Right. If you were to take 2 out, understand the fact that these two are two prime numbers. Therefore, they both the numbers cannot have anything in common because they are primes. Furthermore, understand that this is y to the power 1 and x to the power 1 that we have.
Yeah.
Whatever the letters that are common, since we do not have any numbers in common, whatever the letters that are common in this particular instance, both x and y, they are common in this particular expression. You have to select the lowest power of the common letters. Again, lowest power of the common letters. What is the lowest power of x? 1. What is the lowest power of y? 1. There. As I've said before, whatever the common term that you take out, you have to divide all of the terms in the expression by the common term. There. What have we gotten now? X and x cancels off. Y and y, here one single x remains. X and x and 1 y. Final answer xy times minus 2x plus 5y.
Yes, sir. I get it.
Here.
I get it. Yeah.
Here, on the other hand, 4 and 10, when you think of the numbers, what do you think is the common number that you could take out?
X and Y?
I'm talking about numbers, my love. What number
Oh.
from 4 and 10 can you take out?
I'm not really sure, sir.
Right. The highest common factor of 4 and 10. 4, if you break down it into its prime factors, 4 is 2 into 2 into 1. 10, on the other hand, if you break down to its prime factors, 10 is 2 into 5 into 1. So what is the highest common factor?
2.
Of course, yes, you can select 1 as well if you want. 2. So we have in the common term a number 2. We see that x and y, they are both common.
Yeah.
All right, that's a small mistake. Let's make this x squared. X and y is common. What is the lowest power of x and what is the lowest power of y that you have?
Um, X squared and
Lowest power of x is not x squared.
X to the power of 1 and Y to the power.
What is the power of 3? Because what is the power of
Oh,
the term that is available in it?
yeah.
Having 4x to the power 2, y to the power 3 minus 10x y to the power 3. Everything should be divided by 2x y to the power 3, 2x y to the power 3. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
So the simplification is as follows. 2 times 1, 2 times 2. X, 1 next remains, y and y cancels. Y, they are in 2x minus 5 is the final answer. Did I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Please take it out.
Okay.
Next, we move on to quadratic expressions. Okay.
Okay.
Usually, when you say quadratic expressions that needs to be factorized, you should understand that ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c are numbers. Here, the most important thing that you should understand is that it should be ax to the power 2, bx to the power 1, cx to the power 0. Now, I have taken x because it's the most common term that we use, but it might not always be x, it could be any other letter. But x being the principal variable here, you should understand that it is with descending powers. C can be written as c into 1. X to the power 0 is basically 1. That is why we write cx to the power 0. Just that you know, even though any x term is not to be seen, mathematically we can assume that it is x to the power 0. Correct or wrong?
Correct.
Correct. Now let's look at a simple expression that we have here. X squared plus 7x plus 10. X squared plus 7x plus 10. You should identify that this is plus 1. We multiply the first term and the last term. We multiply the first term and the last term. When you multiply the first term and the last term, what do you get? 10x
10.
squared. You should find two numbers that multiply to form 10x squared, but those two numbers should add up to form 7x. For instance, 1 into 10 is 10, but 1 plus 10 is 11. So this is not going to happen. At
Yeah.
initial stage, we will try to, rather than factorizing, we will try to find all the possible elements that are there so that we can easily factorize them. Am I clear?
Yeah.
So if you think of the two numbers, 2 times 5, 10, 2 plus 5 is 7. Very nice. Therefore, I can rewrite this expression x squared, preferably if you want plus 1x squared. But now this 7x, we write as 2x plus 5x plus 10. Are we clear? You see,
Yes.
7x term is now split into 2. Correct?
Yeah.
Take this down.
Okay.
Usually there are 4 variations that we speak of. Let's try to understand what these variations are. Understand that plus into plus is plus, 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 plus is plus. You might think what this is, doesn't matter. Minus into plus is minus. Minus plus another plus. If the minus value is way more greater than the positive value, the answer is minus. We'll talk about this, don't worry.
Okay.
Minus into plus is minus. Again, minus plus plus. If the plus value is greater than the minus, it is plus. Minus into minus is plus. Minus plus another minus is minus. Let's look at these questions. X squared plus 6x plus 8. X squared minus 7x minus 8. X squared plus 3x minus 10. X squared minus 7x plus 12. Now look at these numbers. These are, always remember, in red I will write the terms that we usually forget. If x squared is given, it is usually plus 1. Having that said, we multiply the first term and the last term. It is plus x squared into plus 8 plus 8x squared. And here in the center, you have a plus term. Therefore, it should be two plus numbers that is multiplied to get a plus. And those two plus terms add up to form a plus number. Therefore, we have plus 4 into plus 2 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 is plus 6. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So now we can write them as plus 4x plus 2x. And the other terms are 1x squared plus 4x plus 8 in that manner. Are we clear?
Yes.
Now if you look at this particular instance, we multiply the first term and the last term. What do you have? Plus 1x squared into minus 8 minus 8x squared. But in this particular instance, the negative should be multiplied with the positive because we have a negative term here, minus 8x squared. The number in the middle is minus 7x. Therefore, the negative number should be much larger than the positive number. So we take minus 8 into 1 is minus 8, minus 8 plus 1 is minus 7. Understood?
Yes.
Therefore, we write minus 8x plus 1x. And the other terms are as it is. Correct?
Yes.
The product is a negative number. We multiply the first term and the last term. Plus 1x squared into minus 10 minus 10x squared. We should find two numbers that multiply to form minus 10x squared adds up to become 5. A minus number and a plus number should multiply to form a negative number. Therein, here, plus number should be larger than the negative number numerically. So, plus 5 into minus 2 is minus 10, plus 5 plus minus 2 is plus 3. So, we can write it as such. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
The last one, you see that when you multiply the first term with the last term, it is plus 1x squared into plus 12, 12x squared. The number in the center is a negative number. So a negative multiplied by a negative is a positive, and negative plus a negative is a negative. There, minus 3 into minus 4 is plus 12. Minus 3 plus minus 4 is minus 7. So we can rewrite this as minus 3x minus 4x and the other terms as they are. Now, this is an overall explanation that I wanted you to have, so that these are the four main areas or four main variations of quadratic equations or quadratic functions that we get. If you master them, all the others will be easy. Our today's objective is to break this down, the middle term, into two numbers according to the criteria of the sum. Did I make myself clear now?
Yes.
Take this down, please.